I'm Sara Moon. I'm going to be presenting two speeches tonight, the Your Choice speech and the Persuasive speech. And now I'm going to introduce my audience. This right here is
Anne Moon, Sara's mother.
This,
Hi, I'm Bethany Moon, Sara's sister-in-law.
and finally we have
Hannah Moon, Sara's younger sister.
Okay, so now for my Your Choice speech. From one cat lover to another. Here are 3 very important tips for raising a kitten without losing your mind. Do you like having torn up paper or trash all over your apartment? Do you like having torn up furniture? I did not think so. So now it's time to kitten-proof your house. Let's face it, kittens love to run, play, pounce, and jump. Raising kittens does not have to be hard. However, it does take time, patience, and my 3 tips to help your cat grow into a healthy, happy cat. And it is now time to discover some 3 helpful tips in rearing a kitten. First, never leave your toilet paper within their reach, unless, of course, you like having tiny, shredded pieces of paper all over your floor to clean up. Second, do you like smelling poop and pee when you walk into your house? Well, I know that I don't. So to keep your house smelling fresh and clean, make sure you change the litter box at least once a week. Another suggestion would be to take it out of the family room and put it into the bathroom, because at least you expect to have funny smells coming out of that room occasionally. And finally, if you wear glasses, you will totally understand. Put your glasses in a case or in a drawer. If you don't want to wake up the next morning, and when reaching for your glasses, they're nowhere to be found, you jump out of bed and start to panic a little. What do? I'm totally blind without my glasses. I have a huge project that is due today, and I cannot miss school. Then you really start to panic. You're frantically looking under the bed, in the covers, and anywhere that you can see, and you're thinking, how am I going to do anything? I can't drive. I can barely even get myself ready because I'm totally blind. Then, out of the corner of your eye, you see the blurry fluff of your kitten spinning your $600 frames on the floor like they were a toy. So, from personal experience, I would truly advise you to put your glasses away, or you might wake up with them out of sight, literally. So now that you have 3 tips from someone who is currently raising a mischievous kitten, maybe you will be armed with the information that you need to help you raise your tiny ball of fluff. And finally, as you embark on what can be a very rewarding and fulfilling experience, remember these helpful tips, and you will be 10 steps ahead of your little curious kitten. Okay, now for my persuasive speech.
Hi, Anne Moon, Sara's mother.
Hi, Hannah Moon, Sara's younger sister. Bethany Moon, Sara's sister-in-law.
Now for my persuasive speech, physician-assisted suicide. Although physician-assisted suicide may seem like a solution for patients with a terminal illness, no one, even doctors, should be allowed to help patients take their lives. Did you know that this terrible act of helping someone kill themselves is legal in 3 states? With physician-assisted suicide being legal in Montana, Oregon, and Washington, it will only be a matter of time before other states start to follow suit. However, if we continue to allow this horrible alternative to enter our country, then we are implying we are God and can take lives whenever we want. What will we let be legalized next? Rape or the molestation of our children? There are other alternatives for helping a patient die with dignity. Introducing techniques such as deep breathing and listening to calming music. These have been proven by many healthcare providers to greatly reduce pain, and discomfort. Another option would be to introduce them to a hospice nurse who can help them deal with their impending death in other ways than killing themselves. Now, just for a second, imagine you're sitting with your only 16-year-old daughter that has just been told that the cancer that she thought was in remission has now spread to her organs. She looks at you and says, "I don't think I can handle any more chemotherapy. Please, Mom and Dad, just let me die." This is a chilling thought for any of you who are parents, because all you want to do is put your arm around her and hold her like when she was a child. But you also want her to fight and be the one who beats the odds of this horrible disease. As you look into her sad eyes and wish you could take her place, the doctor comes in and announces, "I can help your daughter get what she wants. No more chemotherapy, no more losing her hair, and no more feeling nauseous." The doctor then states, "Physician-assisted suicide has just become legal in our state, and I would be happy to help her end her life." As you sit there and listen to these awful words, "I will be happy to help her end her life," coming from someone who should be offering you help, you start to feel like you're in your worst nightmare, and then suddenly you wake up. If this story gave you chills and made you want to punch the doctor for even suggesting such a horrible alternative, then you realize how issues such as these are not black and white. This is a sobering story and maybe helps you realize that issues such as these are not black and white. And you might be the one sitting next to your child in what is already a difficult time, listening to a doctor who is supposed to offer you help suggest that the best route for helping your child is to give them a gun and help them pull the trigger. However, if we can implement more ethically acceptable and safer techniques for the dying process of someone with a terminal illness, it will keep our country from getting involved in such controversial issues that we might regret in the future. And finally, although you think that there may be nothing that you can do personally since this has already been legalized, this is not true. As we saw in the 2000 presidential election, one vote can make all the difference. There are steps that can be taken towards eliminating and minimizing ethical issues, such as teaching our future generations consequences of getting involved in such gray areas. We can also vote against and boycott issues that have crept into our naive and accepting minds. Thank you very much.